Hello everybody and welcome to Cop for That. I am your host Mark Dutton. It's been a while, Reds, and let's be honest, we're in the midst of a crazy crisis where Liverpool have they've played free. They've scored 9 goals. They're top in their Champions League group and they're top of the English Premier League. So when I say crisis, I mean, what crisis? A few weeks ago, heads were falling off all over the park. Mane's not scoring, Salah's not scoring, Bobby Firmino's not scoring. It's the end of our fantastic front three. What are we going to do? Well, I'll tell you what we've done. We run the changes. We brought the likes of Adam Lallana back to the team. We brought in the likes of Shaqiri. We even brought in the likes of Alberto Moreno, the lad I like to call Bobby Mondeo. He even had a few cameos and actually started today at left back. So we've used the entire squad. It is crazy today in relation to the weather in New Jersey. We are having what's called a northeastern, so the weather is absolutely mental. We've had the wind, we've had the rain, we've had the leaves falling off the trees, and it's been absolutely insane. So hopefully the wonderful set put together with clothes pegs on the back of a goal will stay together and not fly off into that wind. So let's just concentrate on today. Professional performance at Anfield. It was like a testimonial game. We really did control the match from start to finish. Our back four with Moreno playing left, we brought back in Trent Alexander at right. We just look like an object that cannot be attacked in any way, shape or form. And when it is attacked, we seem to be able to defend it very well with a coolness, a calmness and a collective which is refreshing. You know, we've not really been able to say that in recent years with a Liverpool defence, and we've got one of the best defences right now in the league. And when the lads are coming in to cover for the main lads when they need a rest and we're getting minutes into these legs, they're doing a fantastic job. We've had Gomez play centre half while Lovren was recovering from the World Cup and has done fantastic. And then, people have said that he should be our ever present. Then the manager throws a curveball and he drops Trent and he throws Gomez out to the right, brings back Lovren in the middle, and it all looks sound as a pound, and he's done that against the Manchester Cities of this world. So for me, our squad depth defensively right now, and you're not even, talking about Joel Matip, who scored a goal last time he played for Liverpool at Anfield, as a centre half. So we really are, looking awesome with that phenomenal Brazilian international goalkeeper in Alisson playing in the net. He just brings a coolness, a calmness, and a confidence that we haven't had before. And now let's talk about the midfield. The likes of Milner and Wijnaldum, you were thinking we're going to be bombed off. Well, they've starred this so far this season. Wijnaldum's probably been, with Gomez, our best player. Like I said, midfield's been absolutely firing on all cylinders. We've been able to attack, link up with the final third, but what's most important for me is the absolute brilliance in relation to the way this team defends. And it's not just the defenders, like Klopp likes to say, it's the way the attackers press and defend from the front. It's where the midfield can break up, play, retain possession, regain possession, and just launch counter attacks from winning the ball. And everyone's been questioning the Brazilian Fabinho and what's he going to bring to the party. Why hasn't he been playing? Well, it's very similar to the situation that we had last year with Oxlade-Chamberlain, not getting any minutes up until now. Robinson talking about bombing him off entirely. He was going to go out on loan in January. He wasn't going to be one of Klopp's players. Well, that's not the case, is it? Because obviously Klopp brought them in, gives them 6 to 8 weeks to basically bed into his style, his way of playing, his philosophy, and then he unleashes them in games, and they just look like they're meant to be there. Like Fabinho plays in the Champions League as the defensive centre mid, the number 6, and he's brilliant. He plays there again today, and he's brilliant. Shaqiri's come in, and let's be honest, for me, he looks like Coutinho. He's that level of player where he can pick a pass, he can attack on a dribble, he can move the ball, he can manipulate the ball, he can score goals. Not only did he score the most wonderful goal on his debut with an overhead kick, but today he scores a phenomenal goal where Salah, really does steal the show, and he plays a beautiful pass into Shaqiri, and Shaqiri rolls it in the bottom corner. It's an absolutely brilliant goal. So, let's talk about the 3 results. The first game we played Huddersfield, it's just one of them. I honestly thought it was a good game. You know, a lot of people in the media and pundits alike, former Liverpool players, basically slagged us off and said we didn't play well. But I don't know if it was something to do with me not watching it in HD, because I'm guessing that makes a difference. But I thought we played well. I was impressed with the performance. I liked seeing and I was excited to see the likes of Moreno, the likes of Adam Lallana, the likes of Shaqiri, the likes of Daniel Sturridge, all playing in that team. And for me, we didn't lose a beat. So we end up winning that game 1-0. Salah scores the goal, wins us the match, you know, and we look back on track. We go into the Champions League, we play some no marks. We beat them 4-0. Comfortable performance. It could have been 9, let's be honest. I mean, we should have had probably 4 penalties in that game. But we win that game, again, with a rotating squad. And then we go into this game, and what does Klopp do? He rotates again. And like I said a few weeks ago, I thought he was going to do that. You know, we're gearing up for a huge game against Arsenal. Got an Arsenal scarf in there somewhere. It's up the top from the UEFA Cup when we knocked them out. So I think we're going to see our best possible team. I mean, whatever that may be. I don't know if Shaqiri plays, if Milner plays, if Henderson's back. But we've basically got 2 players for me in every single position. Midfield, attack, defence that are on the bench that can come in and do the job. So when I'm looking at the benches of the teams around us, other than Manchester City, I think we've got the best squad of lads that are going to compete on 3 fronts. Let's be honest, we got knocked out of the League Cup, which I was still very sad about, but now he's using those players to get minutes into their legs, and they haven't let him down. You know, Sturridge is scoring worldies, Shaqiri's scoring beautiful goals. Lallana, I don't know if injuries have caught him up. You know, Lallana played most of the game today. I was a little sad in relation to seeing his name on the team sheet, just because I would love to have seen Shaqiri play for the entire match. Let's be honest, Shaqiri comes on today at 60 and he turns the game. I mean, we were in control of it. We probably had 11 shots in the first half, only a couple on target, score 1 goal. Second half, we don't do nothing until Shaqiri comes on, really, and Shaqiri just gives us that drive, that energy, that little bit of trickery. Like I said, I'm comparing him with Coutinho, but on the opposite side of the field. Just imagine if we had Coutinho and Shaqiri in the same seat. I mean, oh my days, it would have been absolutely phenomenal. So, you know, like I said, we were close to a record. You know, it would have been the longest run of games that Liverpool have ever not conceded a goal at Anfield. You know, we have to go way back to January of next year, the last time we scored a goal. We can see the scruffy goal today. And to be fair to Huddersfield, Cardiff City. See what happens when I don't do a cough for that directly after the game. Cardiff City scored a scrappy goal on the right, but again, you'll look at it and you'll say, well, it was Alberto Moreno's side of the field. It sucks to be in, because every time we can see the goal, it's always on his side of the field, and he's always a little bit out of position, and someone else has always asked to do the work that he should be doing defensively. So, you know, this is a team that really wouldn't score goals past Liverpool. That's probably why they've played him today, to give Robinson a rest. Like let's be honest, Robinson's playing every minute of every game. If Klopp cannot play Moreno, can he not get him in that team? So, you know, he's trying to keep it way away from him as possible, and that's been made pretty clear over the last few months. So, you know, with the changes that we've made, the momentum that this team has got, players coming in, doing a job from the players that have been left out, it just all looks fantastic. Like I said, massive talks about the crisis of the front three a few weeks ago, that they weren't scoring goals. Well, let's put that to bed, eh? They're all scoring. Salah's running around smiling his head off. Let's be honest, last year when Salah was banging in goals and he scored 49 goals in one season, he wasn't smiling. He'd kind of go, I'm cool as, kiss the ground, get up, wave his little fingers in the air, do his Mohamed Salah, running down the wing, and that'd be the end of that. He wasn't running around cheering his head off, being a madhead. So it was nice to see that today, actually, that he scores the first goal, he runs over to the cop. But it was his unselfishness for me that was nice today. He was playing passes when, you know, he would have probably shot the ball a few weeks ago. So, yeah, made up. As I say, and I say it every time, it's awesome time to be a Red. It's awesome time to watch Cop for that. If you like the video, put a like on the video. Subscribe to Cop for that on YouTube. Like us on Facebook, Cop for that. Got a new logo. Let me know what logo is. It's going to be up on the video today, so let me know your thoughts on the logo. And that's it. I am Mark Dutton. This has been Cop for that. You never walk alone, everybody. You never walk alone. Ta-da for now. Ta-da. Ta-da. And you'll never walk alone.